Hi Sagittarius, happy November. I cannot believe that the end of the year is here, but it is. So here we go. Guys, don't forget this is general, but listen to your moon, sun, and rising signs. And if you're looking for something more specific for yourself, please check out my website, VeniceItalyTarot.com. There's a list of readings on there. There you go. Okay. A lot of people. Lots of people. Okay. Here we go. Okay, guys. The overall energy of this reading is the Eight of Wands. This is fast-moving energy, a lot going on at one time. Things are still up in the air, but they're going to start to land in the appropriate spot. Be patient. Things are aligning. This is about swift change, so get ready. Enjoy the little lull that you might be having because things are about to pick up. Okay. What you need to know, guys, is the Two of Swords. She is the indecision card, the needing clarity card. Something is at a standstill because of something's not coming together. A decision needs to be made, and I think the balls are still in the air here. So whatever is starting to come together is still up in the air, and I think that that's why this indecision card is here. Okay. What you need to embrace here is the Page of Swords, and he is ready for anything. And you are. You are. You are ready to embrace anything. What you need to be cautious of, aware of, not caught off guard, is the Empress. She is about anything creative. She's also a fertility card. She's about, but it doesn't necessarily need to be just a children. It could be anything that you're hoping to create, launch, get off the ground. She's in that position, I think, because these two cards are here. Things are still up in the air, and there's no clarity yet. So she's showing up in that position to tell you to just sit tight for a moment. The Queen of Cups is showing up in the outcome, where you need to go from here. She's very intuitive. She's also a compassionate person, a giving person, a sharing person. I'm going to say where she's showing up here, though, is to tap into your intuition here. And I think that you do. because she's in the outbound position. Okay, there's a lot of people here surrounding you. Whatever is going on, whatever the transition is right now, kind of keep it to yourself for a little bit. Things are still too uncertain here. It does come together. I'm going to say this is... Okay. She's also about compassion, guys. She's all about family and intuition and love, new love relationships. This could actually be a relationship. It could be a move, a physical move. It could be what could be up in the air is either a physical move or a move for a new job or a new relationship. You could be moving for that too. I tend to think that may develop after. I don't think that's the initial reason for this movement forward, because what you've got in the energy here is the man holding a heart. This is a good person. This is someone, it's either a new friend, a new love relationship coming on. It's a very thoughtful and good person. It's someone that if it were to turn into a love relationship, he would be a very loyal person. He would be a good person. I would say that you would be very happy with. He would have eyes basically just for you. He's that kind of nice guy. And I tend to think that that may come in here with this move, because what you need to know is the financial constraint cards. We're coming into the end of the year, guys. A lot of jobs are shifting, a lot of relocation going on. This card is just saying, pay for what you need to, focus on what you need to. Now is not a time to be lavish. Maybe this holiday season to keep things in check. You don't want to run into a trouble here with this. This is a temporary thing, and it's probably because you're in the influx here. You don't know what expenses you're going to come up against yet, because this really hasn't landed yet. So we know how that goes. What you need to embrace here is the walking away card. I love this card because this card is about walking into something new. It's important new beginnings too. So that's what made me think when I saw her standing here. I just love this card. When I saw her standing here and I realized that he was the overall energy, I think that a good many things are going to align for you this month. I think it may be a relocation for a job, and I think you may actually meet someone and you decide to take the chance. This is, she sits right under him, and he's the Page of Swords. And remember, guys, he's ready for anything, and you do it. You have the energy in the reserve, and you walk away into something new. That's wonderful. And you have the resources. Again, I'm going to reiterate, don't shoot yourself in the foot here. I know the holidays are coming. I know that they're costly. People who truly love you are going to want this change for you. They're really not going to care about what you're able to buy them or not buy them. You know, it is how it goes. So this is wonderful. What you need to avoid here in the energy cards is the Healer of the Ages. And I think he's showing up here. This clarity that you're looking for, clear out old baggage, health and vitality. Walk away here without old mindsets. Heal things that need to be healed. Address things that need to be addressed. Look at things that stem back to childhood. Don't take these old patterns with you. This is a big move. This is like a move that you truly step into your own. You're not bringing with you old mindsets from family matters, how things were done generationally, but they don't really align for your life. Don't skip that part. And I think that that's why this is showing up in the what to not be caught off guard about. Deal with whatever baggage you've got. If you are still carrying around something from an old relationship, if there's some ill will somewhere, just release it. You don't need to confront the person or whatever it was. Just say to the universe, I release it all. I release all negative energy. I want to start fresh, and you will. This is important because you have, looks like, a new relationship coming in after the fact, a new location. You've got the energy to get you there. You're creative. You're open and compassionate now. You're tapped into your intuition. And I think that she's showing up here too, the Empress, in this what to avoid and what not to do. You're scared. This is a big move, and rightfully so. At this time of year too, it's even more intense. What you've got in the outcome for the Energy Oracle card, I think that she is about being compassionate to yourself. Show yourself the love and compassion, and be gentle on yourself. We are our own worst enemy. We forget to forgive ourselves sometimes, you know. What you've got in the outcome for the Energy Oracle card is the Garden and the Gate. And she very much goes with this card. There we go. They're both about moving on. What you're embracing is the walking away. You get a little bit hesitant towards the end, and that's where you're scared. And we all know what happens when we're scared. We just tend to just freeze sometimes. Don't pass up this opportunity. It will all fall into place. It will all fall into place. I think the reason that you're scared right now is because it's not into place yet, and this is big. There is a lot of financial gain, which is, again, why I'm telling you, just don't shoot yourself in the foot now. Just use your head, use a good budgeting technique right now. More money is coming in. If you're one of those people that just thinks that to show someone that you really care about them, you have to buy them lavish gifts. I think that that's why this is coming up here too. I think that he's in, you know, in what to not overlook here. That's not true. Don't take those mindsets with you. People who truly love you are appreciative for you. They're appreciative to have you in their life. You are their gift. You know, monetary things are nice, but they would much rather see you happy. So take those mindsets. Take the pressure off yourself. You've got enough on you. And financial gain is coming. If it bothers you that much, do whatever you need to do later, but I think you'll see what I'm talking about. Personal pleasures. This shift your focus wider to the beautiful things that you're embarking on. When the fear creeps in, and rightfully so, just put it in its place. You have nothing to lose. If this doesn't work out, you can always course correct as you go, but it's going to work out. Your spirit wants to be free. You've got, I mean, tons of guidance around you. You know, you've got growth, you've got compassion, you've got energy. You want to do this. You've got a friend or a new relationship coming in. I'm going to say this turns into a relationship. It might start as a friendship, but it's one of those friendships that develops slowly. Let someone court you. Let someone show you, you know, take it slow, you know, and enjoy the walk, you know, getting there. People rush into relationships so fast that there's so much that's missed, you know. So take your time. There's no rush here. This is stepping out of your comfort zone, but you know it's time. There's no way you're not going to do this. There's resistance because it's big and it's frightening, and rightfully so. But you realize that as nice as your life is now, that there's a lot more that you want to do, and now is the time to do it. So you're going to take advantage of it. And I think this is great. I think this is about sometimes we build what we think is a safe life for ourselves, but it ends up being a very dangerous place to reside for a very long time. It stunts your growth, all of these things, you know, and I think that that's what holds you up here. It's very scared to step out of your comfort zone, but you do it, and you do it with compassionate friends, compassionate family members. Your intuition knows that this is what you need to do. And the Queen of Cups, she's very content in her life. She's happy, she's healthy, she is vibrant, she's vital. And that's what you are, and that's the energy that you need to embrace here. And you have it. You have it. I think this is a wonderful reading. The end of the year is a bit taxing anyway, but this is a lot of movement for you. And I think it's great. I think it's something that you have been knowing that you needed to do for a bit, and it's coming at the right time. You know, the end of the year is a great time to, you know, leave the old behind, step into the new. And it doesn't necessarily mean to be the end of the year, but I think that it's more taxing when we do so much at the same time. But this is great for you. I think that the missing pieces that you've played it so safe to avoid, now you realize that you're in a place now where you're making better decisions for yourself, and you're wanting to open those parts of yourself that you had closed off for a bit. And I think this is wonderful. You've got a lot of universal energy around here. You're ready to do it, and you know you're ready to do it. So with that, I'm going to close this reading, and I'm going to say that we are coming into the holiday season, and please don't forget to put yourself on the list of things to be grateful for. When we step into our own, which is what we've all done, I think, this year, and it's not been easy. We've hit the ground a few times in many different directions, many different times. So be grateful for the self-created original that you are. And that message came out of the meditation I did before tonight's reading, because I think that in everything that goes on at the end of the year, we're so worried about everyone else that we forget all that we've done. And this has really been a milestone year for a lot of us, and we're stepping out of our comfort zones in many different areas, and I could not be prouder for all of us. I'm grateful for all of us. I'm grateful that I stepped out of my box. As frightened as I was, I still did it, and I'm very grateful. Thank you so much for listening to my video. I hope I helped you in some way. Again, if you want a private reading or something more specific to yourself, please check out my website, and please remember to check your moon, sun, and rising, especially at the end of the year. There's a lot going on now. These full moons and new moons are very powerful, very emotionally charged. So there you have it. Thank you so much. I hope I helped you in some way, and have a wonderful November. Thank you. Happy holidays.